Wow, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Anything Else podcast with me and my good co-host, Dan.
Yeah, one more. It's the 1 year anniversary, actually. 1 year. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
That's like, what did they say, Scaramucci's or something like that? What did we have for a while? As a measurement of time?
Scaramucci's?
Scaramucci's? No, it was something else. There was a dude who like lasted in government for a very short period of time. And
Oh, Scaramouche.
yeah, it was that.
Yeah.
Was that?
I was thinking of the, there's a Shakespeare play, I think, called Scaramouche, right?
I don't know. I haven't heard of that one. Is that what the Montagues and the Capulets? Capulets? Capulet? It's Capulet.
Whatever you want it to be.
Shit, I don't know what it is. Is it Capulet or I feel like it's a Capulet. Yeah? You don't know either. You're trying to avoid.
It's the Capulets.
Okay. Anyways.
I don't actually know.
Yeah, 1 year down. Episode 51. We've done a bunch of bonus episodes in there. At least 12 bonus episodes, I think, at this time. So we're on like 60-something episodes.
For real, yeah.
For real. No cap on a stack. And, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of amazing stuff still here. How many episodes did you make it with the DT podcast?
No idea, actually.
No? I feel like we could probably pull it up. Let's see. How many do you, if you had to guess, how many?
37.
Okay. That should be on Wiki Destiny. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. You know what? It'll be on here somewhere. Okay. So DT podcast. Here it is. 32.
Damn, what did I say?
Edgy, I don't know. Edgy
30.
jokes and their relevance to friendship.
Based.
The last one. That was like being banned from Twitch. Like, I don't want to be banned for X and then getting banned for it.
Wait,
What?
what day of the week does the week start on?
What day of the week? I think Sunday.
Okay. Someone in chat was implying that you wouldn't say that.
Who?
I don't know. Someone in chat. BB05 said, Dan can't stream. Destiny thinks the week starts on a Sunday. Legit unforgivable behavior.
It does start on a Sunday. And that's also what we're trained. I think if you pull up like Google Calendar, it's like Sunday through Saturday.
You can change that setting, but I agree. That's the default, as it should be.
It would be very, very strange. Like, what do they expect on a Monday to have it start? That'd be
weird.
really weird.
That would be really weird.
It would be jarring also. Okay.
And it's called the weekend, like it's on both ends.
I feel like that actually works against
No,
us.
it doesn't, because that's where you would be wrong.
I'm gonna.
That's where you would be wrong on that, Dan.
I'm gonna stick with it, but I feel like that doesn't help us. All right. Before we get into this, I feel like there is some breaking news that just happened that probably hasn't made it into this yet so far, which is, I think the two main things is whatever just happened on H3H3's stream, and then also Elon Musk selling X to XAI for $45 billion in an all-stock transaction.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
One cringe thing that we've already acknowledged.
Sure.
And then another cringe thing that I just realized, probably after everyone else. So you know that, like, the jumping stuff, right?
Jumping. I'm familiar with the concept.
When he was jumping on stage,
Yes, the X.
he was trying to look like an X. Okay.
Soy.
I just realized, I just, when I see something I don't understand, my mind just kind of like blanks the whole thing out. Do you know, have you looked at how to say the name of his kid with all the weird symbols or whatever?
No.
The kid's name is X.
Oh,
He named
really?
his fucking kid X. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. He said that's his nickname for him because it's like the first letter. I didn't even realize it. Oh,
it's
my
like
God.
XE42 or
Yeah,
something like
but he's
that.
like, oh yeah, but we call him X. That's so weirdly obsessive.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with him. And he does ketamine. Why doesn't he do ecstasy? Wouldn't that make more sense for like a drug to abuse?
You know what's going to be really funny? I don't know if it'll get to this point because he has a lot of money, but he obviously is obsessed with X. And I think it comes down to one thing, is that he has X.com. To him, that's like a big deal. He wants to own the brand of X.
Yeah, but this is like a middle class to poor man's. Like, I got this domain. Everything in my life is going to be built around the idea that this domain is going to be big one day. And people are like, that's great. You've got www.f.com, but you're never going to make any money. You just wait and see. And he did it with X.
So, but what will be funny is in the future, if he ever does get into a situation where, for whatever reason, he does have to sell Twitter, that the X.com is now linked with it, and he's going to have to let go of his baby, which is going to be quite funny.
Damn.
I don't know how. So whatever. Let's see. Musk sells Twitter to XAI. So Elon Musk says XAI. Oh, for fucking Pete's sake! All right, fine. Have
Who the fuck is Pete? Oh, look at that ad blocking, destroying small businesses.
Yeah. Well, I turned it off for this one. Here we go. Yes, cover everything animated. Elon Musk says XAI has acquired X in a deal that values the social media site at $33 billion. So they bought it for what, 45?
44.
Right? 44
is what he bought Twitter for, yeah.
44. So that's already off there. Second thing is what happens to all the banks that can you just sell an asset that is encumbered by liens without permission from the banks?
You probably get permission. But I imagine at this level of lending, you basically probably can do almost whatever you want.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's like that thing of like if you owe if you owe $1 million, it's your problem. If you owe $1 billion, it's the bank's problem. Like that thing.
Yeah, that was the rich man or rich dad, poor dad dude who said that. Because I'm thinking like the banks are owed something like 20
Well,
billion.
the thing is, I don't even know how this loan deal is structured because there's like multiple guarantors.
It's
there's
an all
multiple
stock.
people.
Yeah, this is an all stock deal.
Oh no, I meant the loans that he took for Twitter. Like there are multiple people involved that he helped to get financing for this. So I don't know like what the total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Selling it to yourself at a valuation is like kind of I don't.
Based.
Yeah, I guess.
People don't know this, but I actually I did start selling shares of Destiny.gg. I have 100 shares and I only have one share. And I bought it for myself for $1 million. So my company is technically valued at $100 million. So just letting you know that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. There's a guy that did that at one point in time. I don't know how, but he somehow either listed it or did something. But he was able to technically claim that he had the highest market cap company in the world because he bought like one out of 100,000 issued shares for like some $100,000 worth like $1 trillion. Have you ever heard of this before?
No.
Some retarded shit, but yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
this is retarded shit though.
Yeah.
What's your company valued at? Well, whoever is willing to buy it for X amount of dollars. And guess what? I'm willing to buy it with my other company.
Yeah. And it's probably all going to continue running exactly how it is right now. So it's like a fake. I don't want to say it's a fake acquisition, but it feels like a fake acquisition when none of the team changes. The ownership doesn't fundamentally change. It's just like LLCs buying an LLC that's owned by the same people type of thing. It seems, I don't know.
Sure, but my guess is this is going to let him run X maybe like at a loss for longer, or it makes it a little bit more attractive to investors because now you get to buy into XAI as well if you're trying to invest in it.
That's another thing I was thinking about. I heard someone complaining about the whole idea of being able to borrow money against stocks. And I was thinking, how do you solve that problem? Because it's not just borrowing money against stocks, it's borrowing money against pretty much anything and not having to pay tax on it. So what's the solution, you think, in that case?
There's two things. One, I actually don't think this is that big of a deal. I seriously doubt this is like having a massive impact on our environment and the country. But two, the easiest one, I think the solution that I've heard that I like is you just force somebody to step the basis up if they want to take out a loan against it. So you can't collateralize any loan without having a tax basis in it.
Interesting.
Which I think is fair. But also, like, I mean, how many like people borrowing against the value of their assets? Like, how much tax revenue is the United States being deprived of because of this way of?
I don't know.
Probably not much, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just interesting. Yeah, I realize, like, in that view, the new view you have, the chat is right on top of my face.
Is it right on top?
Right on top. Hold on, I'll pull it up. No, not this one. There's another view. I think. Switch to him.
Hold on. Get absolutely cumstered and dumpstered down.
Yeah, this one right here. This is.
That's pretty funny.
What is the second chat? Is that Kick Chat?
Yeah.
Maybe we just got to move that to the top left.
Well, no, it's good that they don't move when you switch things. I just can't over.
I'm like, well, yeah, but if you move this camera here, then everything is going to get moved. Oh, God.
Should be shooting. That's fine. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I'm sitting up.
Don't worry, when I do my studio.
No, that's not allowed, by the way. Just to be,
Shuttle theme.
I'm gonna come in here one day, and this whole place is gonna be like that '70s show, like shag carpets, orange, everything. And he's be like, Dan, we're both from the '90s, so everything in here is like from the '80s, or something. That's what it's gonna be, and I'll love it if it's like that. But it's not gonna be like that. You showed me some ideas of what you had in mind for a redesign, and I was not impressed. I'll tell you.
It's gonna be beautiful.
It looked like the waiting room of a dentist's office. It was the worst set.
It's gonna be like wood slats on the walls,
No,
nice comfy
ugh.
leather
You know what it
chairs
reminded
that
me of?
rotate, a nice dark
Soulless.
wood table in the middle,
That thing that you did.
green plants, guys. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful,
The thing you
guys.
did with Pisco when you're up there, like the little omni-liberal New York thing, it was about as soulless as that. It
That
looked like
no, that was a weird brick wall. That was different.
that
This'll
was
be
that whole
beautiful,
thing
guys.
had zero personality. At
Next
least this
episode?
has something.
Next episode, guys, it'll all be set up. Okay, it's gonna be beautiful.
Well, no, it better not. What do you
be
mean?
so beautiful.
I don't want to just show up and have it all fucked up. That will fuck with me. Okay, let's just keep it unique. At least right now, there's a specific flair for what we're doing, which is good. So, all right. Well, anyways, that was the first thing. The second thing is apparently something happened with H3H3 and Noah Sampson or something, where he had Noah Sampson's girlfriend call in,
Jesus.
which sounds quite funny. But if anyone has a link for that. But anyways, in the meantime, while people get links for that, we'll let's get right into the news with Hot Wheels. Who's this? Watch Representative Jasmine Crockett call Texas Governor Greg Abbott Governor Hot Wheels.
Because we in these hot ass Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot ass mess, honey. So yes.
So I guess they're upset because
Because we in
hold on, a Linkarino in chat.
They're just gonna link you the entire stream. Like
Oh,
idiots.
thanks.
Nice.
Nice. Who did that? Overload. I expected more from you. You have a cat on your thing. Anyways, there was someone that like doesn't Trump make fun of people for being retarded? He's like, hello, I am like.
Yeah, but didn't you stop and think that it's okay when Trump does it?
It really is where we're at right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So I think by nature of me doing so much of like the anti-Semitism shit, I've attracted like
You do a lot of anti-Semitism stuff? I thought you were like pro-Semitic.
Anyway, anti-Semitism stuff.
okay, gotcha.
I've attracted to some people that are like kind of a little bit more pro-Trump than I would have expected. So when I tweet stuff that's like not ominous, I guess, of what, you know, political affliction I am type of thing. Like if I just tweet something out and it's like bad for Trump, like I get a lot of people like, hey, why, what the fuck what is this? You understand that Democrats hate Jews.
Jews in America love the Democrats, but Jews in Israel love Trump.
Yeah. So it's gotten to this weird situation where now, like the other day, I don't know. I like to tweet the Hassan thing where he says that.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's like my favorite thing now to do for whatever.
Yeah,
What?
it's fucking disgusting.
Why? What?
That he said that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, do you think that the thing we're referring to is when Hassan is like, there's no difference between the two or something like that?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I could definitely see Kamala Harris invoking the Alien Enemies Act or whatever in order to start fucking deporting people back to El Salvador. I say back to El Salvador, from Venezuela to El Salvador. Like, I definitely could see the Democrats there. They're both the same. It's such a fucking God. I hope he gets
Careful. But yes, so when I say stuff like that and I get people like, what do you want? They were a fentanyl dealer. And I was like, well, I kind of want people to get a trial before this shit happens because I'm like first in line when shit starts going south. First they came for the fentanyl dealers and I didn't say anything. Then they come for the Jews. Like we're second on the list, right? Right after that. So I'm all in on protecting everyone getting a trial and getting everything before they get deported. Because a lot of people right now like, hey, don't worry. You know, they're just doing this to non-citizens. But then all it takes is Trump to say like, well, you know, if your birthplace is in America, I'm hereby, proclaiming that you're not a
A
citizen.
citizen, yeah, it's all games.
Yeah, and
like as long Trump isn't coming for citizens, and it's like, well, what is a citizen? Well, I mean, like if you're not, yeah, and they can play that game endlessly, so
Yeah.
it's stupid as fuck. Yeah.
And it comes very quickly for Jewish people, right? I don't know specifically why it is that Trump is like so pro-Jew.
He's old. They love Israel.
But if
But
that
JD
changed,
Vance doesn't. Ooh,
Yeah.
you're getting Holocaust 2.0 when that guy is president. If they manage to get
if
Trump
that
out.
changed, I would feel very very nervous. Like I think like if Israel ceased to exist tomorrow, I would feel extremely nervous because right now at least there's the threat like, hey, there's this nuclear-backed nation, and if you are gonna kill a bunch of Jews, they're gonna know, and they're gonna not be happy about it, and they're gonna fucking who the fuck knows. C4 and beepers or whatever crazy shit they have. So, people don't do it. But I think if Israel just ceased to exist tomorrow, it's kind of bad news for the Jews across the board. So until then, I will stick up for the fentanyl dealers and everyone else to get a trial. And I don't really like the idea of people getting evicted from this country with no trial, regardless of who they are whatsoever. You can say what you want about making it more difficult to have people get in here in the first place. But citizen or non-citizen, I think it's like, didn't we send some just like a dude who had an autism awareness tattoo to an El Salvador prisoner?
Yeah, but people don't represent that because the other fact of that story that people don't mention is he was also in photos doing this, which is for devil horns. So
Isn't that Hang Loose or something? This one?
careful. You're next now. Now you're out of here.
Shit.
Now you're out of here. Yeah, it's completely unhinged. The things that they were putting in these court docs for why they felt like they needed to deport this. It's just,
They're still there too, right? This dude's still in the El Salvador prison?
that guy he's gone forever.
That's like really...
Think we're getting these people back from El Salvador? We could, but the government would have to actually show initiative to do it. There's no fucking shot they're getting any of these people back.
It's really fucked up. Like, and I'm happy to say that it's fucked up because of how insane it is that we're sending people to a country that they've never been to before because of, I don't even know what to say, because of an autism awareness tattoo.
I don't even know why. This is one of those people have been calling them unforced errors. Like, I don't even think Trump is doing anything good with this. Like, he's not, like, I don't think his own fan base was like, yeah, we need to start deporting people without due process. Like, they're probably happy enough with the fucking border slurping. I don't know who he thinks he's appealing to or why. Like, it just feels like it's, yeah, I don't know, man. Jeez.
Also, like, I think, like, the people doing this have to be like, this doesn't seem very good. Like, that's like a real, like, are we the baddies moment? Like, you're the actual frontline, no name, face mask on, no name tag, putting people into a van. That's you right now. That's what you're doing. Not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm fine, I think, for speeding up process of some of this stuff. Like, if you're here illegally, fuck it. Like, you know.
I mean, I don't like those words anymore.
Like what? Speeding things up?
Like, it's not a truism, but it's where you say a thing and it's like it's either a good adjective or a bad adjective, and you kind of have to like agree with it just because of it's like tautologically true. Like if I were to say, Dan, shouldn't we like cut some wasteful spending from your guys' house budget? Like you kind of have to say, yeah, it's waste,
true. Yeah.
right? Yeah. Or like, don't you think we should increase the efficiency of like your day? Like, who's gonna say no to that? So like when people say like, shouldn't we speed up the system? Or like, I guess, yeah, but like, what does that even fucking mean? It's these like things that you just kind of have to agree
to
with.
me, it would mean hiring a lot more judges and
Sure.
attorneys.
No, yeah, I know,
and
but they
public
don't actually
defenders.
get into what that would mean for anything.
Yeah.
Because most of the stuff is stuff they end up disagreeing with.
Because there's like a
anyway.
huge backlog of people like waiting to be seen to
Yeah.
get evicted out of the country, right? Like if you want that to go, you want to get these people out, it costs money. Like it either costs money to put them on a plane ticket
Well,
and send them the fuck out, or it
or
costs, yeah.
you just do the Enemy Aliens Act or whatever, or the Aliens Enemy Act, whatever the fuck it is. Then you don't have to have due process. You just put them on a plane, you ship them out.
What I was thinking this before. I don't think there's going to be another free election. I'm sad to say. Like,
I think there will be. I'm
think-
very confident there will be, because these people are. If they wanted to rig it or fuck it all up, I don't think they'd be able to. They're incompetent as fuck.
yeah, but the question is like when you're in charge, when you have like Jackson Hinkle tier people in charge of every part of the government, they'll just be like, yeah, sorry, claim denied. Like who's gonna overrule that, right? When the highest that you have is like what, federal judges, I guess, is the last people that can't be evicted by Trump for whatever reason.
Well,
Can they? Well, yeah, with
I mean, if
2/3.
it sends like the cops there to fucking kill him or whatever. But
Yeah, but like aside from that, like that's all you have. Every other position of power is some like sycophantic Trump dick suck that will just be like, yeah, What do you want me to say? Jews are bad.
bad.
I want to get them out of the country. Yeah, the El Salvador thing is fucking crazy. Sorry, I know it's not a politics thing, but I just. Anyways, then she cucked out. This is what God, Democrats are they're so fucking weak. They're so spineless.
Well, this one's not, so I don't know why she said this. I was thinking about the governor's condition.
Yes, you were. Of course you were. You called him Governor.
Yeah, I know. I
Hot
don't know why.
Wheels.
Yeah. I was thinking about the planes, trains, and automobiles he used to transfer migrants into communities led by black mayors, deliberately stoking tension and fear among the most vulnerable. Literally, the next line I said was that he was a hot-ass mess, referencing his terrible policies. At no point did I mention or allude to his condition, so I'm even more appalled that the very people who unequivocally support Trump, I know for racially insensitive nicknames and mocking those with disabilities, are now outraged.
I don't know. There's a better way to have handled this, I guess. I don't know what it is, though.
I mean, like, she might be like, this could be tongue-in-cheek.
Like
Where she's like using it. Oh no, I wasn't talking about the fact that he was a crip fuck. I was talking about the fact that he was wasting blah blah. Like that, it could be that kind of response. And it kind of, to be honest, it kind of looks like it. Have you ever seen people who try to? I think this is a funny meme. People who try to get community noted.
Oh, yeah, and then they fight back against the community note, and they say like, yes, it is, and then the community says, no, it's not, and then they're
Or no, more than that. Where I think I saw some person, I don't know who this was, but she was posting like a video or something, and she was like, "This is live footage from like a North Korean detention camp or something."
Sure.
And then the community note comes in and corrects. It's like, no, this is an American detention camp or whatever. And the point is to show how, right? Yeah, I think it was funny. Yeah.
Oh, that is clever to do. That's smart. Okay, well, whatever. I still view this as kind of like pretty heavy cucking out.